let's talk about Angela for a hot second. This woman has been treating Michael worse than I treat my diet during the holidays. We've seen her yelling, controlling, and verbally abusing Michael season after season. It's been so bad that fans have been sliding into TLC's DMs faster than a fuckboy on a Friday night, begging them to intervene. But here's the real tea. Michael claims that TLC prioritized entertainment value over his well-being and dignity. They were serving up his suffering on a silver platter, garnished with drama and seasoned with tears. It's like they forgot these are real people with real feelings, not just characters in some twisted reality TV soap opera. Now, I know what you're thinking, but don't these people sign up for this? Well, honey, signing up for a reality show doesn't mean signing away your human rights.
I'm sorry, Elise. No one was talking to you, so shut the up.
I can say whatever the I want. You put a bunch of bitches that don't like each other in one room. Of course there's gonna be a fight.
Hey guys, it's me, Comrade Lavender here. I'm back with an anti-capitalism true crime deep dive video. Today I want to do a video about how reality TV exploits and peddles a problematic perception and narrative of Black women and how it can ruin their reputations, etc. Deep dive, capitalism, colorism, racism, stereotypes, abuse, reality TV exploitation of Black women, etc. So let's get started in this video, but before we get started, all my YouTube videos that are related to this topic will be on the screen right now if you'd like to check them out. So let's get started in this YouTube video topic. I wanted to highlight this topic in particular because I've been really fed up with reality TV exploiting people and ruining their reputations just so producers can make money. That was part of the reason I wanted to make this video. So reality television became popular in the 1990s and early 2000s because audiences could more easily relate to people and occurrences that were similar to what they experienced back home in their everyday lives. Shows such as Hell's Kitchen, Rock a Love Bus, I Love Money, Charm School, Real People, and The Real World were some of the first reality TV shows to be widely consumed by the general public. Black people have been fighting against false archetypes and things like angry, crazy Black woman, the Jezebel, Uncle Tom, Black criminal, among other things. Stereotypes about any group of people, community, or belief system are wrong because these rigid and oversimplified ideas reinforce unfavorable thoughts, opinions, or depictions held about members of these groups. Some stereotypes or prejudices held against Black people today have existed since the Civil War era. Not every reality TV show is created with harmful stereotypes in mind, but reality TV is a capitalism business, and capitalism and racism go hand in hand. You know, reality TV, their main goal is to make money for the producers and for the shows, and that's what it is, period, point blank. Platforms such as shows like Bad Girls Club, Black Ink Crew, Baddies, On Zeus have cornered the market for exploitative Black reality TV, but with their content can have wider implications for communities already plagued by stereotypes. But again, with the rise of shows such as Baddies West, Baddies East, and just the Baddies show in general, and even the Real Housewives franchise, viewers are beginning to wonder whether these programs and reality TV are contributing to the negative view on women of color in society and ruining reputations. Some examples of problematic reality TV moments that highlight what I'm talking about that involve a Black person are
On our way to St. Louis, and Farrah and I are so over Natasha. We're just like, you know what? I don't know. I just don't like her face.
Her man voice is freaking me out. Every time I hear it, I'm like, Brett's on our bus, and it is not Brett, because it's the deepest voice ever.
What is up with Natasha?
I think, honestly, what I really think is that she's a dude. Weird. She has a deeper voice than Brett. And that's why she wears tutus, because it hides her bulge.
That's okay.
No hug?
That was not nice to Brett. Hey, sweetie, don't shoot any puppies on your way out, okay? I was like, oh my God, what a bitch. That was absolutely disrespectful, Dallas.
My advice to Brett would be make sure that Lacey takes her medication every day, you know? And my words to Lacey is she can eat my fucking shit.
Sorry? I gotta tell you something. And when someone don't have enough class to even come over and thank you for inviting them to your house, for treating them nice, that's pretty classless.
The seasons of Rock of Love, for example, with Bret Michaels, the early 2000s reality TV show, Dallas versus Lacey's beef, the feud with Lacey that begun in episode over Lacey's passion of animal rights activism. She was like a PETA supporter. Despite being provoked by Lacey within the course of 2 episodes, Dallas was eliminated over Lacey in the 3rd episode due to Bret having a stronger connection with Lacey, although there was one provoking and physically assaulting Dallas. Lacey kept taunting her over and over again. Following her elimination, many fans believed there was a racial bias against Dallas, and the show, and how like Bret Michaels wasn't even really attracted to black women, and they only put black women on the show because they didn't want to seem like they're racist, and it got mega backlash for that. Then on Rock of Love season 3, Natasha, a black woman, was called transphobic slurs by Ashley, another castmate on her season who was a bully on the show and fat-shamed other contestants. And on Black Ink Crew, Duchess spilled tea on the Breakfast Club about VH1.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on with them. They are
okay, what we listening?
They are a group of racist white individuals that created a relationship with Viacom to really to further the propaganda of what I feel racism is in this country. That's why the storylines reflected the way that they did. When Shit got caught with that cocaine in his pocket and they tried to revoke his probation, a producer gave him that cocaine, knowing that he was addicted to it. So when you talk about mental health, you got to talk about why do all reality TV show producers have a degree in psychology?
I didn't know they did.
We didn't know that.
That's a criteria. That's a criteria.
Is it?
Yes, it is. This is why I tell people before we go feeding ourselves shit, we really need to inspect that shit. Because we letting our little girls watch this shit. We letting our little young kings watch this shit. And they going to school thinking that this shit is cool.
Right.
When this shit is not fucking cool.
Black Ink Crew New York star Caesar Emanuel has been fired from VH1's long-running reality show after a video recently surfaced online showing him hitting a dog. The clip was from a Ring camera and shows the tattoo shop owner striking the canine with a folding chair multiple times, as well as locking the dog in a cage and pushing it down a hill. In a statement posted on Facebook Thursday, VH1 writes that they have made the decision to cut ties with the tattoo artist.
So, when I was on Black Ink, everybody said that I was a liar. I was a manipulator. Everybody said that I was a gold digger. That was one of the funniest things that was said about me. Her fucking hilarious. Motherfucker said that they gave me my shop. Like, it was just so much stuff. And because of platform, because people were still on a TV show, y'all believed everything that was said. And for me, I'm just like, when do we start being more responsible with our support? When do we start doing that shit? Because when I talked about the shit he was doing in the shop, I was being a manipulator. When I said certain shit was going down, I was lying. When I talked about him putting his hands on me, y'all said I was a liar. Now, what's funny to me is how many domestic violence survivors like myself, nobody believed you when you told somebody that you was going through what you was going through, which forced you to probably stay in it longer than you really had to because your ass didn't know no other way out.
The network has decided to cut ties with him, effective immediately.
Damn.
Are you really gonna cut him loose like that? The last time I filmed with him,
You know, the reality TV network and the exploitative, reality TV show that is Black Ink Crew. Remember that Black Ink Crew, which was produced by VH1, platformed an animal and a child abuser, Caesar, and only stopped airing the show and canceled the show because of him being caught on camera abusing a dog, even though before that there was allegations of him beating his own black daughter. Then on Bad Girls Club and Baddies on Zeus, they platformed colorist people like the Victor twins and Natalie Nunn.
Listen, you're like, no, she's gonna be nice, the little Asian and black girl. Okay. Now, I told you, this is Portia's bed. Let her have it.
What did you tell me?
What did I tell you? I said,
What?
Portia's gonna come up in here, the half Asian and black girl, she gonna punk you for that bed.
And I'm not Asian, bitch.
Annie, we should be roommates. You're gonna get the ghetto black bitch. She's gonna punk you all the time. Okay, seriously? I can't live with her.
I just make sure I don't say none of that shit on TV, but shit, I'm talking some fucking shit too. Dark skin girl? Shut up, Jacob.
What'd he say? Too black. Her nose looks like a gorilla nose. And so, dark-skinned girls never seem to like me. Tell me now if you're scared, because I'm not scared. He beats women. He doesn't beat me. He doesn't beat me. He might beat Rihanna. He ain't gonna beat a bad girl, though.
Many of the women picked for the show lived with mental illnesses, drug addictions, addictions of some kind, or garnered the reputation of being a bad girl.
Still to come on the Bad Girls Club.
All right. No, Judy, I just want one more. We will. We just want more.
If Judy cannot drink, then Judy has a huge problem.
I'm gonna go back to how Judy was in Chicago, which is the maddest.
Controversies and issues and horrific incidents allegedly that came from the show include Bad Girls Club show producers allowing other Bad Girls Club girls living in the house to destroy the Clermont twins' belongings and clothes.
Who is that? Oh my god, that's our stuff! Y'all, you be kidding me? No! You guys are disrespecting my
Hello? Sister, it's an emergency. Because they just ruined everything that I own. And they just ruined everything that the twins own. If we don't get these hoes today, we'll get these hoes in 2 months. Bitch, I know somebody in every city where y'all are from. I will have your mama touched.
I will all y'all up! Call the police.
Hey, call them.
Stay back. Get your ass out. Get out.
Because of you guys threatening the other roommates and threatening the crew, like, you guys are off the show.
Of
so
course.
Give you your
Oh,
suitcases,
I
you
knew
guys
that.
can pack your things.
Absolutely.
And you guys will be going home.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And all stuff like that. Like, obviously, I'm not a fan of the Clermont twins because they are stuck up. And I've already made a YouTube video about how the bougie aesthetic and lifestyle is terrible and how capitalism is awful and how capitalism exploits, you know, people and stuff. And they've done some really shady stuff, you know, in the past. However, it's just disgusting that a TV show where the Caps Pig TV producers are probably making thousands of dollars a paycheck for their salary off the drama revenue that this TV show brings and draws in, would actually allow people's whole entire wardrobe and fashion and their stuff and clothes and all their belongings to be destroyed just so they can make more capitalism profits for themselves, and allowing it because it makes the Catless Pigs, the TV producers for Bad Girls Club, profits, and it brings in entertainment and viewership to the show, which brings in capitalism profits. The show's producers sent Jayla and the Clermont twins home because they were acting so-called violent, but in earlier seasons, Bad Girls Club and the girls on all the seasons were able to jump people and they never went home. So Bad Girls Club, a moment of them being a hypocrite and the hypocrisy going on. A lawsuit allegedly happened after this. The Clermont twins allegedly sued Bad Girls Club because they allowed other girls to ruin the twins' belongings by putting their stuff in a biohazard bathtub full of some items that were lathered and caked in kitchen food condiments and a soup of body fluids, including and such as, allegedly, urine, bloody used tampons, and other destructive household bleach fluids and other items, etc. The Clermont twins suspected producers planned the vandalism to cause a dramatic forced exit after they had asked to leave, and when Jayla and the Clermont twins tried to retrieve some of their belongings from the bathtub, producers of the Bad Girls Club TV show allegedly did not stop them from putting their hands in the biohazard liquid in the bathtub, which was a health biohazard risk because of the body fluids. According to various sources, the Clermont twins allegedly won from this lawsuit at least $1 million, according to sources in the news, in the suit to cover the cost of property damage, as well as the emotional and physical toll and distress and capitalism misery the show had caused just to make the producers capitalism profits. Other drama includes Bad Girls Club encouraged a woman with a clear alcoholism problem and alcohol addiction problem to continue to drink and put on for the cameras.
Do you want to make it the Judy show?
Oh no, I want her out of here, so let's give her some more.
That's not gonna get her out of here.
Yeah,
she's not leaving.
Yeah, well,
she's not leaving.
Watch.
She's never gonna leave.
Watch me work.
Listen and watch.
I just want Judy to be crazy again, so possibly she can go home. So I'm gonna literally put Hennessy, vodka, juice, wine, whatever in this girl's drink so that she can get the out of here.
Let's give her some more.
That's not gonna get her out of here.
Natalie isn't changed. She's a dog, and she's dogging Judy. Watch. Drink, bitch. Cheers.
Based on what happened last night.
You're being a bad friend.
Not like you.
No, you're not acting like you.
I am a real bitch.
No, you're not a real bitch. You're fake as
Jada, I think you need some more liquor.
lashes. Over here. Jada.
And you know that you've got a drinking restriction and you're already on probation. Pretty much, this is your last chance.
Okay.
If you have any just problem along those lines,
okay,
you're not gonna be able to stay here anymore.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I'm really, really happy. I feel like somebody somewhere sees that I need this opportunity and sees that, you know, they have faith in me that I can grow and change within this living situation. I just really will never put myself in a bad situation like that ever again.
Basically exploiting her for ratings and viewership for the reality TV show Trash TV. Judy Jai, a woman that was on season 7 and season 13 of Bad Girls Club, who noticeably had a massive drinking problem. Her roommates on season 7, on her original season, could even see that she had a drinking problem and she needed help. She drank so often, and that was the main selling point of her being on the show, was in every single episode she was drinking a lot. But on season 13, Natalie Nunn, who's originally from season 4 Bad Girls Club, who's a colorist, encouraged her to drink and was seen mixing different types of wines, beer, and hard liquors into a cup and trying to give it to her to create drama. A lot of the people had a massive problem with this because the show is basically allowing someone who clearly has an addiction to be exploited on TV and encouraging alcoholism, basically. Because the show operates through a narrative crafted by rich capitalist pigs who are white producers, it's no surprise that anti-blackness and racist undertones find their way into the final product of the TV show.
Nastasia, she reminds me of a lot of my friends from back home. A lot of my friends from Tuscaloosa, you know, they're black or whatever, so I know we're gonna get along perfect. It takes everything so serious. It's not like I'm calling him a whatever, even if I am, I'm not calling you a people call me a terrorist. My dad's me Ron, what the hell? I don't care. I'm that's funny.
But not, bitch. What better not? Is that Henny? Who brought Henny to the stage? That's not Henny, it's Sarah. Because it was going to be on nobody over here. I know that out of you, bitch. Okay, what? Dumbass mother. Guys, Sarah, on my custom-made jumpsuit.
Christina, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Staten Island. There's different types of bad girls.
You're a black girl. You should shut up because you're black. You're a nigga. I'm done with her. I'm done. I'm done with her. She's so black. It's ugh. I don't mean to be mean at being black. It's just niggas she's a 1, 2, 3.
An incident that happened was on season 8 of Bad Girls Club. The Victor twins, Danny and Gabby, who are both biracial, made a racist colorist thing on the reunion of Bad Girls Club 8. Production allowed the cast to jump at least multiple times on her season 8, because the girls were jealous of a beautiful black woman. Colorism also runs rampant within this genre of television. Colorism or shadeism is defined as discrimination based on someone's skin tone. Most often, this is seen when lighter skin tones are preferred over darker skin tones. There was also other drama on Bad Girls Club involving black women being exploited. Elise Harris, also known as the Diva Chef from Hell's Kitchen, has said and stated publicly that she would never go on Hell's Kitchen again for a third time or any of those types of reality TV shows she's done in the past. She said the reason for why she would never do those shows again, but more specifically Hell's Kitchen, was because how reality TV can destroy people's images by presenting heavily edited and curated versions of their lives, often highlighting negative aspects or manufactured drama, leading to a distorted public perception that may not reflect their true personalities and potentially damaging their reputations or career prospects, all while reality TV shows profit massively.
TV in that fashion, and I think that's what she's speaking to.
That's definitely something I can speak to, being on Hell's Kitchen twice, and everyone's always like, you should go a third time. I said, absolutely not, because it takes years to rebuild your image when you go on a reality TV show that has certain characters in mind that they mold. You know, they only show, if you're watching a 30-minute episode, they're only seeing a small portion of your personality. And people take that and they run with it, right? So I can definitely understand that she's like, no, on the bigger and better things. I'm not returning backwards, because again, rebuilding your image, once you get the ball rolling on that, you're unstoppable.
We got to give people the ability to just change and shift when they need
Exactly.
to shift.
Elise was always getting horrific online abuse from people after she went on the show twice. People were threatening her life. People were saying she should get in a car accident, a fatal car accident. People were calling her racial slurs, such as Jezebel and the German anti-black slur bimbo. People made up false rumors about her. People were also coming after her motherhood, saying that she was a bad mom without any actual proof of it. That's why she says she keeps her family life off of social media.
I know you're a celebrity in your own regard. Do you keep these type of conversations with your family? Like, hey, listen, don't.
Oh, absolutely. I got to start with the baby.
Cookout stage at the cookout.
Yes, I got to start with the baby, the 4-year-old, because she will tell it all. She will tell all the business. Like, guess what? Y'all got the tea. But no, on my Instagram, I try to keep it professional. If you notice, I don't really post a lot of my family stuff on there. It's because people be wilding. And keep that negative energy to yourself, because I'm a firm believer that people can speak negativity into your life, and you can absorb it if you allow it. So I think it's very important when it comes to family, friends, to keep it out the public eye as much as possible. So it's almost like protecting that relationship.
In private, she doesn't really post about her family on Instagram or her social media platforms as a whole because of the haters harassing her family, because of what they've seen on a reality TV show that's heavily edited. And that's why she keeps her Instagram strictly business/professional related. That's why she keeps the low profile and family life on private and focuses more on, you know, her career. Speaking of Hell's Kitchen, a lot of people think the way that Barbie was treated on the show, both seasons, was racism.
Worst moments?
How about me being up for elimination every single time?
What's so funny, Dana?
We wanted her gone.
Why?
Because I could cook. Nope, that wasn't why.
Robin, Dana, Tiffany, Kimmy, and Michelle were always coming after her. Michelle was calling her crazy and gaslighting her all season. Tiffany threatened to choke her out. Surprisingly, she was not kicked off the show because of that threat. The show didn't kick her off or anything. And Dana couldn't come up with an answer as to why she hated Barbie so much when confronted by Gordon Ramsay. Former Hell's Kitchen stars recall on-set experiences with Gordon Ramsay in new Dark Side of Reality TV docuseries. Episode of Vice's Dark Side of Reality TV documentary features Hell's Kitchen. Former Hell's Kitchen contestants opened up about their time on the cooking competition reality TV show and specifically their on-set experience with the show's host, Gordon Ramsay. Ariel Malone from Hell's Kitchen Season 15, who is half black, spoke about how the show fooled her into thinking she would be and get the head chef position of BLT Steak.
I didn't go on Hell's Kitchen to be a celebrity. Like, I went on Hell's Kitchen to catapult my career to get a higher paying job as an executive chef.
A role that comes with a $250,000 salary. At least, that's what she thinks.
My understanding was that I would be the executive chef of BLT Steak in Las Vegas. When I got there, it was mostly they wanted me to kind of like be on the floor. They didn't want me in the kitchen. They wanted me just to like take pictures and kiss babies and that kind of thing. And I'm like, no, I'm a chef. And they're like, no, you're paid talent. Go take a picture. And then when it was like, I did all this work. I prepped the kitchen. I'm ready to go for service. They'd be like, just kidding. He's going to run service.
That whole position that they're offering and that they're dangling, it's almost like the actual position itself was just to promote whatever establishment was opening that wanted their name repeated over and over and over again. The contestants are disposable.
Tech, give me a jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen.
And that $250,000 per season that they're giving out away, he's making per episode. So, does he care about any of the people that are on it? I don't know.
I know that there are contestants from this reality show and other reality shows that have like killed themselves. So it's like at some point, is somebody going to care about the human beings that you're making money off of?
The winners of Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen reality TV show almost never get their promised head chef positions. Ariel alleged on the documentary series that her win on the show was supposed to include a position as the executive chef of BLT Steak in Las Vegas, Nevada. Though she was later informed that her role at the restaurant was technically only paid talent, even though she's a chef and trained to be one. The show makes it seem like they're actually going to be the head chef or the executive chef of these restaurants. That's what it's advertised as, but instead they just get to take pictures with fans at the front of the house, kind of like bait and switch. Instead, it seems like she went on the documentary to say, along with the other chefs on the show, asking the question, does Gordon Ramsay or the producers actually care about the chefs off the show, or, when they get off the show? Ariel went on to say about reality TV shows, a lot of people have unalived themselves after being on reality TV, and she says at some points, is someone going to care about the human beings they're making money off of? Which I agree, because reality TV is very exploitative industry and very exploitative in nature, and networks are making hundreds of thousands of dollars every episodes. Frequently on dating reality TV shows, a lighter-skinned black woman will be chosen before, if ever, the darker-skinned black woman is picked. In 2021, colorism reached a level that was unacceptable within the Bachelor franchise, and 36 contestants at the time shared a joint statement speaking against any defense of racism. The franchise, to the shock of many viewers, fired Chris Henderson, and spokesman and host of the show, and replaced him with Jesse Palmer after these events unfolded. What makes reality TV show producers and networks think it's okay to represent the black community in this way? The year is 2024, and these sensationalized ideas of black women have got to go. Unless all of us come together and call out the falsehoods we see in popular media,